Hello and welcome to your 25-minute yoga class. You will need some blocks, a strap, a squishy ball and also some water. We will begin using both blocks sitting. Sit on one block, have the other block ready next to you. Sit cross-legged if that's comfortable and begin by taking a few deep breaths here to arrive in your space. Then from here, seal your lips, breathe in and out through your nose, and breathe in such a way that you really elongate on the inhale and relax into the pose on the exhale. Take a few more breaths like that. And then open your eyes, change the cross of your legs, and then grab a block and place it in line with your left hip. Raise up your right arm and then lean over to the left into a side bend. Take a few deep breaths here, still aiming to elongate on the inhale and relax into the pose on the exhale. After this, bring your right arm slightly lower than your shoulder and tuck your chin so to stretch the back of your neck here and relax also your left shoulder. Take another few breaths here and then begin, if it feels good, to raise your chin and stretch the front and the side of the neck. Take a few more breaths here. And then use your left hand against your head to bring yourself back upright. And then from here, we take a few shoulder rolls, 3 one way, and then 3 the other way as well, before we move over to the other side. First of all, change the cross of your legs. Move the block over in line with your right hip this time. Bring both arms overhead on an inhale. Reach with your right arm onto the block. Left arm reaches overhead into this nice side bend. And just remember to relax your right shoulder here. And breathe. And from here, lower your left arm just below the shoulder. And then again, begin to tuck the chin to create a stretch in the back of your neck muscles here. Return to your deep breathing. And then on the next inhale, just lift the chin if that feels good and begin to stretch the front and the side of the neck as well. Use your left hand against your face to bring yourself back up. Change the cross of your legs one more time and then grab hold of your strap. Make sure you place the buckle of the strap in one hand so that it doesn't hit you. And then lift both arms overhead on an inhale. Pull with your left hand to come into this nice side bend. Come back to center on an inhale. Pull with your right hand, keep the arms straight, back to center. One more time over by pulling the left hand down. Inhale through center. Exhale, pull the right hand down. Inhale, center. Exhale, bring everything back down. Change the cross of your legs one more time. Inhale, bring the arms overhead again. Exhale, turn over to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, right. Inhale, return to center. Exhale, right. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. And then bring the strap down. Make it a bit wider. Inhale, bring it overhead. On the exhale, bring it all the way behind you. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, back down. Inhale, up overhead. Exhale, maybe make it a bit wider and then all the way down. Inhale to center. Exhale, down. And then again, inhale, maybe the strap becomes a bit shorter again. If it's too short, make it wider here. And then exhale all the way behind you. Inhale, back up. Exhale all the way down. Inhale up one more time. Exhale all the way behind you to test your shoulder flexibility here. From here, make the strap just about shoulder distance. Turn the pinkies towards each other. Bring the strap overhead and then exhale, bring it back down. Inhale all the way up. Exhale down. Inhale all the way up, and maybe you can get a little bit further back. Exhale, back down. Good. From here, place the strap out of the way, place the blocks out of the way, and then come to seated with your right leg crossed in front of you. Use your hands to grab hold of the left side, and then from here, begin to point and flex the left foot. Do it nice and slowly, really spread your toes and then begin to circle the foot. Nice big circles and then change direction. And let the foot rest, flex the foot again and just try your tibial extension here by going from side to side. And then again, point the foot to inhale and lift or straighten the leg. And then flex the foot, exhale, bring it back down. Move over to the other side. Bend in the right leg in front of you. Clasp the left side with both elbows. Make sure you still sit nice and upright. Point and flex the left foot this time. Really spread the toes. And then also begin to circle it. First one way, then the other way. And then from here, initially just flex the foot and move just the lower leg from side to side for your tibial rotation. And then point the leg, straighten it a little bit, flex, bend it. Point to straighten, flex to bend. And then from here, utilize the right leg in front of you to stand up. Have some water. Always make sure you stay hydrated throughout class. Good. From here, grab the squishy ball, come back to seated. Use your hands behind your thighs. Slowly, vertebrae by vertebrae, roll all the way down. Bring the feet quite close to your bum so you can touch them with your hands. Put the squishy ball between your thighs and we are going to bridge. You can exhale to lift up, inhale down, tuck the tailbone and then exhale up. Inhale, arms overhead, exhale back down. Inhale, hands come down, tuck the tailbone, exhale back up. Hands come overhead on an inhale, exhale all the way back down. Inhale, tuck the tailbone, bring the hands beside you, exhale up. And then stay here this time and just begin to flick the fingers. Flick them in such a way that you can really hear the flicking noise. Good. Take another inhale here and then begin to just pulse the hips towards the ceiling or towards the sky in this case. And then just a couple of bum taps all the way up, all the way down. Bring the arms up again, just circle the wrists one way, then the other, while still being in this nice, strong bridge. Bring the arms overhead on an inhale, and then exhale, lower all the way back down. Bring your hands behind your head, elbows facing towards the ceiling, and we just do a few curl-ups here. Just a few more, it's quite hard work. And then from here, straighten the legs out, remove the ball and place it from side to side just to engage through your obliques here a little bit as well. Always come gently through center and then over to the other side. From your boat pose, high boat, low boat, just a few of those. Engage the core muscles to wake everything up a bit. And then again, one leg ahead of the other to come up to standing. Place the blocks at the front of your mat, just in case you need them. And then take an inhale, bring the arms overhead. Exhale, forward bend. Inhale, halfway lift with the shoulders back, straight back. Bend again and come into plank. Spread the fingers here, broaden through your shoulders, engage through your core, and then place the knees down, unflex the toes, and come all the way down to the mat. On the next inhale, roll the shoulders back, baby cobra, and then exhale, downward facing dog. Bend the knees initially, push yourself back to make the hips the highest point, and then gently walk the dog, lift and lower one heel at a time. And from here, walk yourself all the way forward into a forward fold. Still bend knees, grab opposite elbows, ragdoll pose. Shake your head out, yes and no, just to relieve any tension you may feel. And maybe even swing the arms from side to side to stretch a little bit. Clasp the hands behind your head and then let them fall overhead if that feels good. From here, halfway lift. Maybe with the hands on the ground, hands on the thighs or calves, and then inhale all the way to standing. From here, cactus the arms on an exhale. Inhale, reach up, exhale, cactus. Inhale, reach up again, and then exhale, hands to your hips. Step your right leg back, and then take an inhale, roll the shoulders back, hinge forward, exhale, roll back up. Inhale again, hinge forward, exhale, roll up. Inhale, hinge forward. This time place the hands on your left knee. And then reach back with your right leg. Right knee comes down. Grab hold of your blocks. Place them on either side of your right foot. Roll the shoulders back and then move a little bit forwards and backwards here between the low lunge and a half split. You don't need to go all the way forward or all the way back. Do whatever feels good for your body. And then from here, stay in your nice little half split. And then bring the arms back a little bit and maybe lift that left leg a few times before returning to a forward fold. From here, take a halfway lift, wherever that is for you. Exhale, fold, and then inhale, come all the way back up to center. Exhale, cactus the arms. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, reach. And then exhale, hands to your hips. Step the left leg back. Roll the shoulders back. Hinge forward. Roll yourself up on the exhale. Inhale, forward again. Exhale, up. Inhale, forward, hands onto your right knee, slide the left leg back or maybe lift the left leg and place it back. Left knee comes down. Grab hold of your blocks again, roll the shoulders back and then again move forwards and backwards between a low lunge and your half split. Just see what feels good for your body. Eventually stay in the half split, move the arms a little bit further back in space, and then straighten and lift the right leg up and down. Inhale to lift, exhale down. Inhale, lift and down. From here, reach forward again, step forward, forward fold, take a halfway lift, nice strong straight back, fold again and then reach up into mountain pose and then hands to heart center. Inhale, reach up again. Exhale this time, hands to your hips. Hinge forward, we've done that before. Roll up, hinge forward. Bring the both hands onto your right side. Reach out with your left leg and then inhale, come all the way up. into a high crescent lunge. Open up on the exhale to the right. Inhale through center. Exhale, open up to the left. Inhale, center. And then exhale, hands down. Step back. Lift yourself into a three-legged dog. Bend the knee, open the hip into this little scorpion. Push yourself back. And then place the right foot in front of you. Left leg back. So you're now in a 45-45. On the next inhale, bring the hands behind you, lift the hips, and then next time inhale over your right leg, exhale back, step back into your downward facing dog, and then come to the front of your mat any which way you like. Inhale, mountain pose, exhale, hands to heart center, inhale, reach up, exhale, both hands onto your hip, step your right leg back, and then inhale, shoulders back and hinge forward, exhale, come back up, inhale, shoulders back, hinge forward, bring both hands onto your left knee this time, lift the right leg up, step it back, inhale, high crescent lunge, exhale, open up to your left this time first, inhale, up again, exhale, open up to your right, inhale, come back to center, exhale, hands down, step back, lift directly into a three-legged dog, bend the left knee, come into this little scorpion, and then gently move that bent leg forward, come into this 45-45. If needed, bring both hands behind you, take an inhale and lift the hips up. Exhale, sit back down. Turn towards your left leg, inhale forward, exhale, roll back up. Step back into your downward facing dog, bend the knees and come any which way forward into a halfway lift and then reach up, mountain pose, exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, reach up again, exhale, hands to heart center, bend both knees, hinge forward and then step the left leg behind your right leg, cross it over into a courtesy, and then we do the same thing again. Hinge forward on inhale, exhale, roll up again. Then begin to move, lift and lower the right heel here, and then the front heel as well. And then change between front and back. That gets very wobbly, but it's quite good fun. It looks really weird too. Excellent. Bend forward from here. Come all the way up. And then place the legs beside each other again. Hands to heart center. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, step your left leg back. There we go. Hands to heart center, shoulders back. Inhale, hinge forward. Exhale, reach up. Inhale, forward. Exhale, up. Inhale, balance yourself and then lift and lower the back heel. Couple of times, and then lift and lower the front heel couple of times, and then switch between the two. And from here, forward fold over these crossed bent legs, come all the way up and place the legs beside each other. Inhale, bring the arms overhead. Exhale, hands to your hips. Step the left leg back. Balance, hinge forward. Reach up again on the exhale. Inhale, hinge forward. Hands at heart center or on your leg. And then lift yourself into a warrior three. Maybe with the hands on your thigh, maybe hands out to the side or hands to heart center, and then with control step yourself back into a high crescent lunge. From here, come back to a downward facing dog, lift the left leg high, open the hip, come back into this 45-45. This time maybe keep the hands at heart center and just lift the hips here. And then exhale, sit back down. You can totally do that with your hands behind you, and then do that a few times. And from here, turn over your left leg and then either lean forward and relax over that left leg here. From here, come all the way back up, downward facing dog, hop forward, halfway lift, inhale, mountain pose, exhale, hands to heart center, inhale, mountain pose again, exhale, step the right leg back, maybe the hands on the left leg, maybe hands to heart center, hinge forward, with control, reach that leg back, come into this warrior 3, whichever way you like it. Bring the hands to heart center again, bend the front knee, and then with control, land in a beautiful high crescent lunge. Arms come overhead, and then step back into a downward facing dog here. Lift the left leg this time, reach it, bend it up, reach it into a scorpion, reach it forward, and you come into a 45-45. Inhale, hands to heart center, lift the hips, exhale, sit back down. Inhale, maybe with the hands behind you. Exhale, sit back down. Inhale, hands to heart center if that works. Exhale, down. Lean over your right leg and then reach and stretch out as far as feels comfortable. From here, come back into downward facing dog. Hop forward into a halfway lift. Inhale into a mountain pose. Exhale, hands to heart center. From here, bring the feet out into second position. Come into horse. Bring the hands to your thighs. Lift the heels. Bring the hands down to the ground. And then eventually sit down. From here, reach the arms up, have the legs in front of you, and then vertebrae by vertebrae, roll all the way down to the ground. You can have the legs by the feet on the ground, knees knocking in. You can have the legs stretched out, knees falling open. Or you can have the soles of the feet touching, lying in Baddha Konasana here. Do whatever feels good for your final resting pose. And then give up any control over your breathing. And just thank yourself for having worked so hard for the last 20 minutes. And let your body integrate today's practice. And gently begin to deepen your breath. Take some little movements into fingers and toes, maybe even circle wrists and ankles again. If you were in Baddha Konasana, use your hands to assist your legs together. Roll over to one side into embryo pose. Take a few deep breaths here, really feeling the heaviness of your body against the ground. And then utilizing both arms, slowly and gently bring yourself back up to seated. Take a deep inhale here. And then open mouth, let it go. Inhale again, let it go. One more like that. And then bow forward, namaste. Thank you so much for being here and practicing with me. Till the next time.